I've played a lot of 2D Mario games these past weeks to try to beat them without touching a coin, but today we're moving into the third dimension and we're actually going in space. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is a fantastic game, I think everybody can agree on that. But is it possible to actually beat it without touching a single coin? The rules are simple. There's a coin counter in the bottom right corner of the screen and we want to keep this at 0. Well, actually, the coin counter that really interests us is the global coin counter that appears when you are aboard Starship Mario. This is our total coins for the entire quest, so we're going to keep this one at 0 if possible. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is level based, so most of the time you actually have to get at least 1 star in a galaxy in order to proceed to the next one, and there are some paths that require a certain amount of stars in order to proceed, so hopefully there won't be too many stars that we can't collect because of those pesky coins. Let's begin, shall we? So the intro stage actually contains a couple of coins during Bowser's attack on the city, but you can actually just go around them or just jump above them. Then Sky Station Galaxy is our first stop, and normally to get on top of this house over here, you're supposed to go inside that pipe to go to the other side of the planet and actually fall down in that hole. But no matter what I did, I always collected 3 coins inside the hole. It doesn't seem to matter how close to the walls you are because of the gravity shifting. A problem already in the first stage? Well, not really, because we can actually stay on this side of the planet and perform a triple jump followed by a wall jump and a spin jump to actually get on top and avoid the 3 deadly coins. After that, most of the coins in here are located in places that are super easy to avoid, so there we go, we have our first star. Yoshi Star Galaxy is up, and the first star in here is easy to get. There's a couple of coins on your path, but usually they're located in the middle of rocks or platforms, so you can just go around them. For the second star, there's actually a big problem. So you see, during this part, you have to use Yoshi's tongue to spit the spinies and free the Luma so that it transforms into a lounge star. But as you can see, there are those 3 coins around the lounge star, and when you're using it, you're forced to collect a single coin. There's nothing you can do in here. You'll always collect at least 1 coin, so this star is a no-no. Let's exit the level and go back to Sky Station Galaxy to try to get the second star. There's a couple of spooky coins in this 2D section over here, but you can thankfully jump above the first one and glide along the wall to dodge the second one. There's going to be some coins on the blue tiles that you have to walk on to activate, but thankfully you can walk in the very corner of those tiles and dodge all of the coins. Let's feed this hungry Luma and go to Flip Swap Galaxy, which is super easy as it contains 3 coins on those blocks here, but they're super easy to dodge. Spin Dig Galaxy is up, and this one is going to be a little bit annoying. For this first part, you need a spin drill and you're supposed to go on this platform with the coin in order to drill into the ground and come out the other side. Obviously, we're not going to be doing that, but a triple jump and a spin jump will get you high enough to reach the Luma. At one point, you'll reach this part here, which requires you to use that lounge star on the block, and here's what happens once you use it. Uh-oh. Yeah, 6 deadly coins that we can't avoid. The thing is, you cannot skip Spin Dig Galaxy, as you need to complete at least 1 star to move on to the next part. So yeah, we're actually forced to grab those 6 deadly coins. During the fight against Dig-a-Leg, I actually got a 7 coin by accident, so you know, I decided to purposely lose a life and start over from the checkpoint, but here's what happened. I got sent back to the checkpoint and had 0 coins. Wait, what? Yeah, here's an interesting tidbit for you. For some reason, Mario Galaxy 2 does save your star bits when you die and restart at a checkpoint, but it doesn't do the same for the coins counter. This is so weird. But you know what? My rule stated that we have to keep the lovely counter at 0, and this is what we're still doing here. Is this cheating? I don't know, you tell me. Anyways, with Dig-a-Leg dead, we have our 5th star and we have 0 coins on the global coin counter, despite those 6 gross coins we touched earlier. Spin Dig 2 is not very difficult, although you'll probably want to be careful and memorize where those annoying coins are located inside this planet to make sure not to dig into one by accident. For Fluffy Bluff Galaxy, you'll want to use Cloud Mario in order to create clouds to go around all of the bad coins. Right side down, Galaxy is up, and this one is actually impossible in this quest. Basically, it's a 2D segment and you have to hold onto that flower to get to the next part, but there are those 3 coins in your way and you can't jump high enough to avoid them. Thankfully, since we completed Fluffy Bluff Galaxy, we can go to the first Bowser Jr. And this one doesn't have any difficult parts, so it will be done in a breeze. With World 2 being unlocked, we can move on to new Galaxies, starting off with the Puzzle Plane Galaxy, which is kind of easy and doesn't feature any dangerous coins. Hightail Falls Galaxy is next, and this one features lots of coins, and you have to eat a red pepper with Yoshi in order to proceed into the level. So yeah, lots of coins, and speedy Yoshis are not the best combination, but if you're being super careful, this will be done in no time. Boulder Bowl Galaxy is up, and this one wants you to use Rock Mario's bowling ball to knock out the pins. Just be wary of the coins located in the middle of the bowling alley and dodge them to be okay. Wild Glide Galaxy is next, and this one's super dumb. There's literally only 1 coin in this level and it's inside that bubble here, so I mean just go around it. Let's make our way to Cosmic Cove Galaxy, where our first star will be real easy to get, as we just have to swim with the Koopa shell and dodge those coin bubbles. The second star will be quite the problem though, as it is a 2D section, and there's a lot of bad coins in it. We can dodge the first couple coins, up until this part here. I tried many ways, but it doesn't seem to be possible to actually climb up there without collecting any pesky coins. We're just gonna skip that one for now, okay? Honey Bloom is once again a 2D galaxy, and this one is very scary. Lots of coins everywhere, but thankfully we have our buddy Bee Mario. And with the help of this bee mushroom, we can actually dodge all of the coins in our path to make our way to the very end. Whew, that was stressful. The second star in here is kinda difficult to get, as you can't be Bee Mario this time, and there are those 2 coins on the vine. But if you do a very precise wall jump, you can actually get to the star, and there we go. So, after getting this star, we got a challenge from the chimp, and he wants us to play his game. So let's go back to Fluffy Bluff Galaxy and show him who's boss. The chimp's rules are simple. We have to get points by jumping on enemies and grabbing their coin. You serious, dude? You're making fun of me now? You think I'll grab coins? I don't need no coins to beat your challenge. Look dude, I'll just bounce combos on those enemies to gather up as much points as I can, and then I'll grab this mushroom that is worth 1,000 points, and this one up that is another 1,000 points, and there you go. It's as simple as that. Now to be fair, this was way harder than it looks, and it required a lot of tries. But yeah, it is indeed possible to get the 10,000 points the chimp wants without touching a coin, so that's kinda cool. I was proud of this one. With 16 stars in hand, we can now go to Bowser's Lava Lair, and the only annoying coin is located on top of that spring over there. But if you just bounce from the sides, you'll be all good and the grand star will be yours. World 3 starts off with Tall Trunk Galaxy, and the first star is pretty easy to get, the only coins that could be problematic being in this 2D section. Hug the wall to the right to dodge those 3 coins, and just be careful for the others and you'll be all good. The second star is a fun one, let me tell you. You have to go down this big slide over here, and there's a ton of coins in here to show you where to go. To be honest, this star is a little bit difficult, but so much fun. And if you mess up, just lose a life and you get to start over, so that's okay. Eventually, you'll reach the end and the star is yours. Cloudy Court Galaxy does feature a couple of coins here and there, but the only annoying ones are located in this 2D section near the end. Be careful, and this star will be done in no time. Our next up is Haunty Hall's Galaxy, and the first star is pretty easy, so no worries. Just watch where you and Yoshi are going, and this is it. Haunty Halls 2 does contain a couple of coins on this moving path that gets eaten by those creatures, but nothing that will stop us from getting another star. Next up is Frizzy Galaxy, and it is pretty easy up until this part with the slide. Just make sure you slide around the coins before they touch you and you'll be all good. You can get an easy second star right away by going inside that pipe and playing the Chimps mini game. No coins to collect this time, so we're good. Finally, the third star in here does contain one tricky part, and it's this one over here, because you are inside a blizzard storm and can barely see what's in front of you. This area does contain a couple of coins, so just tiptoe and go super slow to make sure not to get tricked, and you'll be all good. Next up is the Rolling Masterpiece Galaxy, and if you watch my top 10 worst galaxies with my boy Tetrabit Gaming, you know I don't particularly enjoy this galaxy very much. Well, in this quest, there's only one part that contains an annoying coin, and it's over here. Basically, you must roll on the little fence over there to dodge the 3 coins, and besides that, nothing is really difficult. So now we are 2 stars short to proceed to the next level, so we're actually going to have to rely on prankster comets to get them. Thankfully, we collected a couple of comet medals throughout the quest, so we can go to Boulder Bowl Galaxy to get another star. This one asks us to use Rock Mario to defeat all those enemies in under 55 seconds. This is super easy, and the only thing that can give out a coin in here is the spiky plants located there, so just make sure not to roll on it and you'll be okay. With 1000 star bits, we can unlock the Beat-Block Galaxy, and this one is an easy star containing a grand total of 1 coin, and it's located over there, so it's super easy to dodge. Now that we have 28 stars in hand, we unlock Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome Fleet, and this one contains a fair amount of coins, but nothing that our boy Mario cannot dodge. By defeating Mega Hammer, we get another Grand Star and can move on to World 4. Supermassive Galaxy is our first stop, and oh, that's a big coin. That's a giant coin.
Mamma mia!
But thankfully, this coin is just a wall to jump off of, so you won't collect any coin. We're good. This planet here requires you to use the spin drill to defeat those 3 Koopa Troopas, but they sadly give out deadly coins when defeated, and you're usually not able to move out of the way in time to dodge it. After many tries, I have found a way to beat them though. You'll have to make sure to hit the Koopa's head as the coin comes from their body. This requires precision timing, but it is possible after a couple of tries. What is left of the stage now is kind of easy, so another star is ours. Flipsville Galaxy is up, and this one wants you to ground pound on those platforms to flip them around to visit new parts of the galaxy. But the thing is, this moving platform here forces you to collect a couple of coins. I couldn't find a way to flip the platform and dodge all of the coins, sadly. But you know me, I'm not giving up that easily. Turns out you can actually skip this entire section by jumping on top of this wall over here, and there we go. We skip this annoying set of coins and we're good to go. For the second star in here, you're supposed to use the spin drill to get those silver stars, but there's one over here that cannot be collected as it is surrounded by those evil coins. Yeah, this one's impossible to get. Honeyhop Galaxy is up, and this one requires you to climb up a wall full of honeycombs, and there's a couple of coins located here and there, but as being Mario, you can just fly around them and you'll reach the top and get the star in no time. Let's go to Starshine Beach Galaxy for a little vacation, shall we? So the first star you can get in here is super easy to get, as there's basically no coins in your way. Just a heads up though, there are some coins hidden in those red flowers near the star, so make sure to jump to get it or else this happens. Ugh. The second star features those chucksters from Super Mario Sunshine, and you'd think they would be nice and helpful, but they can throw you right into a bunch of coins, which isn't very nice. Why did you do that to me, you meanie? There you go, I hope you suffer, boy. Chumpworks Galaxy is next, and the first star in here is quite easy to get. Basically, you'll need to stand on those platforms in order to push them down, but make sure not to touch the coin and you'll be golden. This next part does require you to flip the platform, and some of them will contain deadly coins on one side, so be on the lookout for that. But besides that, this star will be yours in no time. This second one, on the other hand, will prove to be quite the challenge. First off, you have to play as Spring Mario. And if you played Super Mario Galaxy, you know that this power-up is complete garbage and controls like poop. The thing is, you're forced to use it to get the star and dodge all of the coins. The problem lies here in this 2D section. You see, you're supposed to climb up, but there's a couple of evil coins in your way. First off, there is no way to dodge those 2 coins when in the 2D section. You can't go around them as the game forces you to play it like it's a side-scroller Mario game. I tried going from the left, I tried going from the right, and I always end up collecting a coin. So yeah, but eventually I managed to actually dodge them by jumping from the side before the game switches to the 2D perspective. You see, you have a little bit of time before the game forces you to play it sideways where you can still move in a 3D space, so it gives you just enough time to dodge those first 2 coins. Now you think that everything is good and the star is yours, but no! There are more coins up there! You know, on those platforms? The ones that rotate around and send you flying everywhere? Yay! Now, I can't even explain how many times I had to retry this part here. It actually took me hours, but eventually I actually managed to skip all of the coins and grab the star without touching them. Whew, this was so difficult. Probably one of the hardest thing I had to do in this entire coinless series. Now once again, we are missing a couple of stars to proceed to the next stage, so let's try getting more prankster comets, shall we? Boulder Bowl Galaxy is next, and this secret star features this robot that wants a friend Goomba. So let's just bring one to it, and there we go, easy star. The second star in Wildlight Galaxy is also super easy, and it's basically the same thing we did earlier. Next up is the Sweet Mystery Galaxy, and this one does feature a lot of candy bars and cookies, but most of the coins are super easy to avoid, so this is another easy star. Sky Station is our next up, and this speedrun star is super easy to get, and we just have to use the same strategy we used to get the first star, and there we go, 40 stars. Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet is up, and it does feature a couple of scary 2D segments with coins, but thankfully you can actually dodge all of the pesky coins by being extra careful and using gravity to help you dodging some of them. With Bowser out of the picture, World 5 is up, and we have tons of new galaxies to explore. Space Storm Galaxy starts off strong with a 2D section and some evil coins, but I found out that you can actually dodge those coins by going to the edge of the platform while crouching, and then when Mario grabs the ledge, just let go and then push the control stick in the opposite direction instantly, and you'll be able to dodge all those 3 evil coins. The pull star near the end does require a little bit of fiddling around in order to dodge the coins, but nothing that will stop us in this quest. For the second star, you have to climb on top of this tower, and the game gives you those switches you can use to make everything go slow and help you on your quest. But the thing is, using those slow motion switches actually makes some evil coins appear on your way, so you know, we're not gonna use them. Upside Dizzy Galaxy is our next up, and this one is in 2D and does contain coins. And guess what? Once again, a 2D section is our worst enemy, making us collect coins no matter what we do. So yeah, this one's impossible. Boo Moon Galaxy is next, and the first star is super easy to get as there's no real evil coins on the way. The second star does require you to use Boo Mario in a 2D section, and as Boo Mario is super bouncy, you'd want to take damage in here and lose the suit to go under that coin. For the third star, you'll have to stay on those snake blocks platform and there won't be any coins in your way, so easy star. Slip Sand Galaxy is next, and this one features this section here where you go down a sand slide while dodging those big enemies that want to squish you. Once they're gone, the path slowly becomes smaller and smaller, and it contains coins and you can't dodge them? Come on. Yeah, this one's impossible too. So, Shiverburn Galaxy is up, and this one contains a lot of lava and a lot of ice, but thankfully not a lot of coins, so the first star will be yours in no time. The same thing can be said about the second star, which is just another easy chimp game. Fleet Glide Galaxy is next, and this one is another galaxy featuring Fluzzard the bird, so you know, it's super easy. Now we need more stars to go to Bowser Jr., so let's check out more prankster comets. The Shiverburn Galaxy prankster comet is also very easy and requires you to skate as Rainbow Mario to defeat those enemies, and that's an easy star. Space Storm Galaxy has a star where you need to bring a red top man to the robot, and once again no coins are in your way. Then, for Cloudy Court's prankster comet, you'll need to run away from cosmic clones while dodging some coins, but none of them are a problem. Bowser Jr.'s Fearsome fleet has a Prankster Comet where we have to defeat Mega Hammer without taking damage. So there's no coins in here, so it's easy. Honey Hall's Prankster Comet features cosmic clones running at you while you run on this path, but nothing that would be too difficult. Finally, Chumpworks Galaxy has a Prankster Comet where you have to run away from more clones while pushing down the switches, but the coin is in the middle of the switches, so you can just push them down there. It's an easy star. With 55 stars in hand, let's visit Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker. This one starts off slow, with you having to dodge those 3 coins while bringing a bullet bill to explode the box. But the real problem comes from this part over here. You see, you have to use Cloud Mario to get to these 3 platforms and break them with a ground pound in order to make the launch star appear. But there's a coin on top of the ground pound platforms. One deadly coin. One unavoidable coin. Ugh. You cannot ground pound without touching this bad coin, and even if we manage to do it, you'd be forced to catch the coin when using the launch star. But hey, we can use the checkpoint hack we had to use earlier, right? We can still keep that lovely counter to 0? Wrong. There is no checkpoint anymore. You are sent straight to the bus. I tried to reach the bus using the cannon over here, but you can't. I tried using Cloud Mario to try to, glitch the gravity and get there, but I couldn't do it. Sadly, this is a coin that we are forced to collect, and we are forced to add to our global coin counter. This is so sad. But hey, let's still go to World 6, and let's hope not to touch another coin, okay guys? Cheer up, it's gonna be good. It's time for Melty Monster Galaxy, and the first star doesn't feature too many coins. There are those pull stars that you have to use, and there are coins around them, so be extra careful. On that swing, you'll have to make sure not to swing all the way to the right to dodge that coin, but that's it really. Go inside that pipe to meet our buddy the chimp, and his bowling minigame doesn't contain any coins, so that's another easy star. The last star in here wants you to go to the end of a path as Rock Mario, and there's a lot of bouncing walls and pits you can fall into. There are only 2 coins to dodge in here, but let me tell you that it is super scary and you don't have a lot of time to react, but if you align yourself correctly, you can dodge both of them. Clockwork Runes is up, and it is super easy to get a star in here. Basically, most of the coins are inside those spinning things, but just be extra careful and you won't have any problems. Welcome to Throwback Galaxy, which is a remake of Whump's Fortress from Super Mario 64, and just like when we played that stage in our run without touching a coin, you can avoid most of them, and it's even easier in Mario Galaxy 2 because of the extra height you get from the spin jump. Both stars in here will be obtained in no time. It is time for Flash Black Galaxy, and this one does feature a couple of coins in this 2D section, but if you time your jump with the flashes that allow you to see the platforms and the walls, you'll collect the star easily. Slimy Spring is up, and at first I was afraid of those speed rings located underwater, but you can actually bunk your head on the wall for it to open, and then you dodge the coin rings altogether, so yeah, that's cool. We are still missing 6 stars to get to the final level, so let's explore and do some Prankster Comets. Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet is up, and the Prankster Comet here is a speedrun, so just do the same strategy we used earlier and the star is yours. Beat Block has this Prankster Comet where we have to do the level, but the blocks switch appear and disappear twice as fast. It is still pretty easy though. For Puzzle Plank Galaxy, the Prankster Comet wants you to collect those purple coins, and at first I was afraid these challenges were not for us. But hey, look, there is a dedicated purple coin counter, so collecting those doesn't increase our total yellow coin count, so we are good. Hightail Galaxy has a Prankster Comet where you must run super fast with Yoshi, and there's a lot of broken platforms this time. It makes this star a little bit more difficult than it was earlier, but it is still possible without a coin. We now have access to the Battle Belt Galaxy, and this one requires you to defeat tons of enemies, and they usually drop coins when defeated, but you can just wait for the coins to disappear and you'll be all good. The final star we're going to get is located in the Sweet Mystery Galaxy, and this one is a purple coin challenge, so just like the previous one we did, those coins do not count on our total coin counter, so we are okay. With 70 stars, we can now visit Bowser's Galaxy Generator and defeat him once and for all. The level in itself does contain a couple of coins, but they're always located on a platform where you can walk around them or just jump above them. Even the 2D section over here is quite easy, so yeah, Bowser was a nice guy for us in here. It doesn't matter though, as we will defeat him, and there we go. Bowser is gone, the galaxy is saved, and we are finally reunited with Princess Peach. Is it possible to beat Super Mario Galaxy 2 without touching a single coin? Sadly, it isn't, as we are forced to collect this coin in Bowser Jr. stage, and technically we also collected 6 coins in the Spinning Galaxy, even though we technically got rid of them because the game is kinda broken. So yeah, depending on your opinion, you either need 7 coins or 1 coin to finish the game. Not perfect, but not that bad. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. Make sure to subscribe and smash like for more videos. And if you want to see more in the series, tap the cards on screen right now. Thanks to my channel members for making this possible, and you too can join today and see your name in the credit by hitting the join button down there. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next one.